Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Sorry. I heard down the stairs, and it was my oldest child I was just talking about.
Oh, yeah, we were just saying.
reminding him that I am recording. Okay.
Is he yelling for you?
No, I heard him walking to my door.
Oh. We're all like, Mom, are you talking about me? I know you're talking about me.
You can only hear me, but yeah, he just
Yeah.
knew what our conversation
Yeah.
was. But yeah. Okay, hello.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
How is everyone? How is Sonia? She had to fly this morning.
Oh my God. I hate it. I hate flying so much. Which is like my flight to Ontario was amazing because there was like 20 people, 25 people plus crew on this flight.
Yeah.
Fucking quiet, wonderful, nobody in my space at all. Flight back to New Brunswick, overcrowded. Like, it was just so annoying.
Every seat filled.
They were doing free baggage checkage, which I did because I wasn't going to try and find to fit my stuff anywhere. Because it was over fucking full. And I was like, oh. But like, why is there that many people coming to fucking Fredericton? Like, there's nothing here in New Brunswick, people. Like, you don't need that many people coming back here.
On a Thursday.
On a Thursday.
What do they have to be on a Thursday?
Yeah. And it's not like because our March break was the week before. So like, why?
But maybe they're done their March break and came to Ontario for our March break and now have to go back.
They took double March breaks. They're double dipping.
They're double dipping their March breaking.
March breaks. They're like
that's called cheating.
The parents are like, I don't want to see my kids, so we're gonna go to Ontario for their week of sleepaway camp. Okay, like that. Goodbye.
Bye.
I really liked our week away, so we're gonna do it again. You're gonna miss the week of school, but I don't care because you're not gonna have to be here with me.
That's so cheap. Here I am during March break having to also take care of my kids like a fucking loser.
Yeah, but the people of New Brunswick are doing it twice.
Yeah, they're like fuck them kids.
Smart. Yeah.
Jessica, what are you drinking tonight?
I am finishing up the last of the mojito from when you guys were over, and then switching to rum and coke after that.
I loved going to your house on Saturday. That game is so amazing. And you can there's this other one that's banned, the third one, right?
Super Seducer 3. We also own it. You have to buy it third party, yeah, or like directly from them.
We should like stream it as a fun game, like as like a virtual girls' night. Not
totally fine.
We're in trouble, but just play it for funsies. And
I own it.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
We're not cheating the system.
Well, okay, for our listeners out there, the game is called Super Seducer 2 is the one we played. Yeah. It is as he says in the beginning, Richard can't remember what his last name is. Laruna.
Yeah, there's some fucking letters start even with an S. I'm like, Somalia.
Well, Richard, who is in the pharmaceutical industry, wink. He made these games, and the second one, he said there's more variety because people thought, he didn't have enough like ethnic variety to the point where they even got a Scottish man. So as you can tell, very great game. And I invited the girls over to drink and play that, and I had no idea if they were gonna like it or not. This is how me and my husband spend our date nights. When the third one came out, when it was being announced, we actually had it wish listed because it was originally gonna come out on Steam, but then Steam banned it, even though Steam has like full on naked virtual girls on there. This game that has no nudity, just women in lingerie and sexually suggestive nature, but because it uses real actors, it was banned, so we had to buy it directly, which we did. And so we own that too. So yeah, if we plan that, then we'll talk about it on another episode.
Yes. I had so much fun with it. And like I was like, they were like shit-faced, these two ladies, okay? They were so fucking drunk. And I'm like, this is the answer. Let's do it. And they're just like, no.
I want to choose the finger as a dick answer. That's
yeah, like I wanted to win. I was playing this way too seriously. And Domri's like, I got a little finger penis.
I got so excited. I'm like, I'm showing my finger dick, guys.
Yeah.
And when you did it, I burst out laughing.
It was
and I wasn't even fully
hilarious.
drunk yet.
Yeah,
that was the first scene.
Yeah. And
it was great.
And like Domri was so awesome. So she's like, every single thing was like every bad choice that you really shouldn't. Domri's like, yes. And that's why Domri is not a pickup artist. But she would still probably get more poon than that guy.
Oh
my God.
Yeah. Sonia, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm actually not drinking. I am exhausted. I haven't slept in almost a week. I also got gummies from Jessica's friend of a friend, and they are so good.
Yeah, they are.
That was because Domri's like,
you gave so much free.
Yes, and like my first so after I hung out with these ladies, I was high, and I went back to my Airbnb with my gummies, and I was like, oh man, I'm like I got the munchies. I was like, oh shit, I got a bag of candy, and then I ate it all, and then I was like, oh, this is weed. And then the next day wasn't good. And the day after that was also like a struggle, which we had to like go get photos done. I was like, I got this.
You did have it. The photos turned out amazing.
They're cute. Like we're adorable. Like I think we're adorable. We're like really cute friends. Like we are adorable friends.
Yeah,
not conceited at all.
If you've only ever listened to us, you can find our videos unedited on YouTube, but I promise we're not as cute in them all the time. Look for the ones where we're dressed
usually
up.
Never.
Every once in a while we get dressed up.
We're
we're like do makeup and costumes. Like,
yeah, look at our Halloween episodes. That's where we put the most effort.
Look at our nights and we're like in
any
makeup. That's it.
Yeah, any episode where we're showing our titties, that's us dressed up. Is that like Jessica is dressed up the most, because she's naturally has large boobies and her like that's just. It's not like she's showing them off. She just is a human being with boobs. Yeah, like that's just what it is, right? She just is a person with boobs. Like that's just what happens. It's not like she's like but no. Like,
I got so much boob, so little eyebrow. I don't know. It's not fair.
That's the change off. Like you're just like,
less boob. Like
I would actually appreciate things would fit better, and it'd be so much better to make easier to make facial expressions. Like
you're just like, I got to do this so people know.
Like this is what you're seeing on the camera. It's not even my eyebrow; it's the shadow of my eyebrow ridge. It's like more up here. You're seeing more shadow from the light than actual eyebrow. So, yeah, I would like a little bit more.
A little more eyebrow.
I'll give you some of mine.
A lot
I
less
have some extra
titty.
Yeah, we'll trade.
No, I have enough titty too.
You're just like no.
Like Sonia.
You're taking my titty, Dawn. We just keep.
They're the same.
They're almost. Yeah, I'm triple D. Like which isn't. What is it? E or F? Like triple D is F.
I don't wear real sizes anymore. I just go to the plus size
That's
women's store, and I'm like, I'm a size 1. Like that's. Makes me feel better.
Whatever happens, I'm like, I don't got back pain, so I'm good. Like,
whoa, must be nice.
I got like pain everywhere else. Okay,
so do I. But I got additional back pain.
Oh my god, my knees. Oh man,
hips.
The hips.
My hips crack all the time.
I wake Kyle up. I go like. When in the middle of the night when I have to pee, I'm like walking to the bathroom and it's like crickety.
It's not the floors.
It's not. It's my knees, my hips, my knees, my feet, and my ankles.
I was gonna say your ankles too, because my ankles crack now. My knees have always cracked, and then my hips now crack like bad.
Oh, my shoulders. I'll like roll over and be like, like it's just my shoulder moving over.
You know that like the ridge, your bump, like.
Oh, my
Yeah,
hump.
anyway.
That's where I got a little hump back there.
Like every once in a while, I'll turn really fast, and that cracks with it. Like I'll do like one of these, and then I'm paralyzed for like a week. I don't know why.
Yeah,
like, and I've done it in my sleep, and it woke me up. Like I went like I was like, oh.
Yeah, I hate that. Like right, like the nape of your neck here, like down, like you have to like stretch it every day or something.
Blades.
Yeah. And just like, and it does it on its own. Like you could just be talking and doing whatever, and it will like release on its own, and it's just like, and then you're just like, oh no, it hurts so much.
Did you see the woman on? There's a woman on TikTok. Sorry, there was a woman on TikTok who accidentally broke her own neck. And she was like a college like freshman or whatever. And she would always cracked her neck, right? And then one day she did it and her toes went numb. And so her like RA or whatever, the resident assistant or whatever in her dorm had to like get her to a hospital. And sure as shit, she like sprained something in her neck and had to wear a neck brace, and
she couldn't walk for a little bit. Herself.
Yeah, she like
like I never understood that. Like growing up, we watched those kinds of movies. Whenever there was like a neck breaking kind of scene, I was like, you don't die from breaking your neck. You get paralyzed, but like
unless it's fourth vertebrae and up.
Well, like it's always the same, and I'm pretty sure that doesn't.
They would have to do it from like here up,
because
like fourth vertebrae and up is your lungs, heart, and that kind of shit. But even then, you wouldn't die right away. You just would suffocate, and your heart.
But they're always dead, like right away. Yeah. Like that's his "I killed them" move, and like people break their fucking neck all the time, and they ain't dead. Yeah. I'm just saying, like I feel
as long as it's not like fourth or third vertebrae up.
There's no way 100% of the time.
Oh, Steven Segal, he's trained. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't even say that was his favorite. Have you seen his like fight videos where like he has like a bunch of people going to fight him? Like, and these are like martial arts videos, like not in a movie or whatever. And he barely is pushing them away, and they're like flying out of the way.
Like exaggerate, like stunt people.
Yeah. Like they're playing soccer, you know, like where they're like, oh my god, but it's like he's like acting like, look how I can fight all these guys, but it's obviously staged and fake.
Yeah.
Like dance fighting?
Is that almost, except you can tell which ones are the trained dancers and which ones are not, aka Steven Segal.
Which one is Steven Segal? I always felt that's the same way with Jean-Claude Van Damme, where he's just like really exaggerates. Like I know he's trained, like he started off as like, but then I feel like the more like famous he got, the more elaborate his like stunts got, and it looks so ridiculous. Like it's like Jackie Chan.
Norris.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
but like Chuck Norris is great though. Let's not bad mouth Chuck Norris. But like Jackie Chan, but Jackie Chan has been doing it for years, and it still looks gorgeous. Like it's still a beautiful art when he does it, right? Like, but these other guys are just like get clumsy, and it's just.
I feel like it's based on like training versus just like sitting back and drinking and enjoying fame,
too, right? Like a lot of those other actors are trained in the U.S. and like Jackie Chan was probably trained like at home, like.
He's American. What are you talking about? Don't be a racist.
I'm not trying to be racist. I thought he wasn't.
I'm kidding. Jackie Chan is definitely not American.
I'm just okay.
She believes you.
I know. She's like, what? No, what?
I was pretty sure he wasn't. And then because then I was like, wait a minute, I'm not sure. Like
that. Like accent is fake. Okay, like that's his broken English, not real. Like that's just a stereotype he plays. No, he's not American. I was just don't worry.
You scared me.
I know, you're like, oh my god.
What if I am racist?
Now you don't know. Now you're questioning everything about you. You're like going through your whole life. You're like, am I?
I always felt like
no one's from here, okay? Like,
I always felt like the Rush Hour movies were so for white people.
they were.
Like
Yeah.
stereotypical black man with
100%.
stereotypical Asian fighting stereotypical bad guys. I'm like, this is the perfect
The
white movie.
stereotypical black guy? Yeah.
Yeah. That movie was not made for Asians or black people or any people of color. Very like vanilla people only seasoned with salt and pepper. White.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, Domri, you were there, not there, but like I think I told you. We went to dinner for Jessica's birthday, and there was this dip, and it was just like pesto or whatever, and
yes,
it was so fucking spicy. I was like, what is happening?
No,
she texted me. She's like, "Are these spicy?" And I was like, "Oh, they have a little bit." And she's like, "Maybe it's the dip," and I was like, "The pesto." Like,
so spicy. But yeah, that's how white I am now. Pesto is spicy.
You lived in New Brunswick for too long. It like
There's
wiped
zero
off on
like
you.
really whitened up, man. Like, jeez.
Yeah, not today. Like
that just proves how white you are.
This is like
you have a giant
like
sunburn from getting coffee.
Yeah, for just going. It was 20-minute walk. That's what I get for leaving, going outside.
Do we have a topic this episode?
Yeah, hold on. We will. We should.
I wasn't sure. I was like, do we have a plan this episode, or is this just a welcome back, Sonia, to your white country?
This is the Sonia show. Little cartoon starts.
It's all your kids in the background with like pom poms, like Sonia.
One year for Mother's Day, I was like, I want a parade. And like Kyle made the kids decorate boxes and like walk around the house for me. They were so
sweet.
They were so fucking annoyed. Okay, we took pictures. They were so angry. And like, so it was in the ages of like 6 to whatever age they were, like 13 or whatever. And they just the whole time so mad. I was like, I don't care. It's fucking Mother's Day, bitches. This is all
dance, monkeys, dance.
Exactly. But I was just like, it's all about me.
You should do that again. Like now that they're older, have them make the parade around in their decorated boxes.
They would stab me. I just don't think the hospital system here isn't that great. I'd really rather not.
Well, we'll do that for your next birthday, Sonia. Me and Don will do a little parade.
You guys will do it like, will you do like costume changes so it looks like a different parade? Like,
yeah,
or is it the same two people?
Yeah, it's just us two. We'll walk down a main street. Just I can twirl a baton. Don, what can you do?
I can hold a flag. Give me a flag.
Perfect. We got a flag girl and a baton girl.
I'll do a ribbon.
That's well, sure that you're watching the parade. You're just gonna have a chair on the side of the road.
You're going down the street and you're gonna walk away from me. Like, you're gonna finish running with your chair. Finish the parade without me.
We'll do like a circle so you're both at the start and the finish of the parade.
Yeah, but like it takes 45 minutes to go around a city block, and I'm just like, okay, we'll get here eventually.
And then if people walk by and they're like, "Why are you sitting on the side of the road?" You go, "Oh, I'm watching the parade."
Waiting for the parade to start. Oh, parade's finished.
Although it's Hamilton, I'll fit right in.
Yeah. I'm like, oh,
people will join in, grab their chairs, and be like, okay.
Yeah, they're all waiting for the parade to start.
I'm like, oh my god, it's been so long.
And then it's just me and Dawn.
Yeah. You got like the music is on a speaker.
Yeah.
It's like circus music over and over again.
Listen,
like on your cell phone.
On us, all right?
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
What Olympic sport would you keep? You don't want this one?
No. I
It
thought
doesn't do anything. So let's move on.
I thought we rejected this one before.
No.
I don't remember this one.
Okay, hold. I will do a new. I won't hide it, but I'll do a new one just for Damarie.
Okay, I thought. Okay.
I hope I pushed the right button. Okay, what deserves to be the most universally hated thing in the world?
I love this question.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hate everything. No,
Do you want to go first?
I fucking hate everything.
Yeah,
What do you
but
hate? Deb?
everyone else to also hate everything.
Yeah, you want people
equal
to hate
hate.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
what should be universally hated? We all hate the thing.
Universally hated. Hot pillows. Like
Hot. Oh, ew. Yes.
My pillow gets warm, and they should just naturally do self-cooling. So then, when I turn my face, it's like a fresh pillow.
Don't they have
So
self-cooling pillows?
I think they do.
I don't own that. Okay, so no.
Self-cooling.
That's why you flip
pillows.
it over, so it feels cooler.
You have to lift up your head, do that, and then back down. Like, no, I want to just roll.
Okay, so Amazon said they had a cooling bed pillows for sleeping 2-pack.
Well, I need
How
to add that
much?
to my shopping.
How much? It is $52 for 2.
Oh, it's not terrible, I guess, for self-cooling
American
pillows.
for $10.
Yeah, but those weren't self-cooling pillows.
So it's a luxury cooling bamboo pillow. The premium bamboo material enables your queen sleeping pillow to be ultra soft. Sleeping on this cooling bed pillow is just like sleeping on a cloud. Where does it do the cooling?
Does it have, maybe it's just like, they're like, it doesn't get as hot as fast, which is different than cooling.
Yeah, like we want like where it's like.
Does it have reviews? What's its reviews? Its rating?
Okay, let me see. Okay, one side is made of cloudy, comfortable bamboo. The other side is made of cooling surface.
So one side is cool?
It's injected into a cooling gel, which is designed to keep you cool all night.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to like dissect this pillow now because I'm like I can't visually see.
It's the perfect pillow for back sleepers, for side sleepers,
side.
For all
sleepers.
It's because we all hate hot pillows. That is a universally hated thing.
This has okay. Love the option to take out stuffing depending on your sleeping preference. Oh my god, Kyle would just the cooling
flatten it.
We talked about this where he sleeps on like a piece of material.
Mm-hmm.
Like so fluffs up great and feels nice and cool when you flip it. See, that's like you don't want to flip it.
Yeah, we're trying to get away from the flipping. Anyone can flip a pillow.
Remember, I just said I don't want it to kink my neck. I just want to roll.
I did what they recommended it. I opened it and fluffed it a bit and let them extend for 48 hours. It's a nice size, comfy. A one side cool, one not.
Oh, so you gotta make sure that you always have it with the cool side up.
Yeah.
This is all too complicated for a pillow.
Yeah, like what happens if you like put the pillowcase on? You're like, fuck, what side was the
like
cooling?
a heating blanket, but
right,
like
that's what I mean. Yeah, like a cooling blanket. Like you have to get the Freon.
They just recently had cars like you know how there's heated seats? Now they have cooling seats for the summer so that your ass doesn't stick.
Because of global warming, we know it's gonna get a lot worse.
Yeah.
So
while you're adding more
they're running out of ideas also to make cars luxurious, so they're trying to like find any way to like help the experience. But really,
there's a cooling mat you can get.
Exactly,
which is you put it on top of your pillow. Where it's just gel. It's a cooling pad for hot sleepers. Just place the cooling gel pillow topper under or over your pillowcase, and you'll experience the cooling sensation. So, like, it's great for hot flashes. So, like, do I put it in the fridge and then pull it out when I need it? There's like nothing to plug in.
More people to start inventing things for this.
Yeah,
like the air conditioning pillow, where like once your face gets to a certain temperature, it's like cooling it
like
itself.
turns it on.
Yeah, and then like once it's at like a cooler temperature, it turns off. So then you're not wasting energy. All right, saving the planet.
So it says like if you sweat a lot, just wipe it off with vinegar. So, but like I thought it's cooling you down.
Yeah, why are you sweating?
You lied to me. You lie.
You liar.
I feel like lying should be hated more. I feel like there's not enough hate for lies.
I feel like there's too much gray area in lying.
Like
that
Santa?
It's really hard to it's really hard to make it universally
like lie
hated,
by omission,
you know,
like where you just don't say something. Like
yeah,
that's technically still a lie.
Yeah, so
but
lying's kind of hard. Maybe like a specific kind of lying,
like big fat hurtful lies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fraud.
Fraud. Oh no way, I'm all about fraud, guys.
Yeah.
All about fraud.
I hate when rich people do fraud, but poor people should do more fraud.
Yeah. Like rich people do fraud with no consequences. Poor people don't pay their like cell phone bill and like that's it. You got a bad rep for the rest of your life. You're like, oh, that guy, he didn't pay his cell phone bill.
Capitalism should be universally hated. I'm surprised
I feel like
it
the
is
people
not.
who understand it do hate it. Like that's just like too many people don't understand what's happening. They're just like,
it's not that they don't
unless
understand.
they think. Sorry, go.
Oh, I don't think it's that they don't understand. It's just their values are so fucked up that they're okay with how fucked up it is. Like, for instance, they don't want to pay taxes because they want to hoard their money. They don't think that their money is worth lower class. Therefore, they don't want to contribute, regardless if they say that they're Christian and, But, yeah, no, I don't think I lost my train of thought.
Because you took a gummy.
I just went,
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Whatever I was saying.
Well, yeah, I was gonna agree with you. There was like a quote. I was just looking it up because it was like John Steinbeck once said that socialism never took root in America because the poor see themselves not as an exploited proletariat, but as temporarily embarrassed millionaires. So it's like a lot of people understand capitalism, but they think that they're going to be a millionaire and a billionaire. They could use capitalism.
Do you understand how that works? Like, there's no way. Like, we're trying to do that with our kids so they understand money. And we're like, all 6 of us, we need to have a job for 15 years without any bills. And then maybe if we're lucky, we'll hit $1 million. But like that's so many of us like working like 50 hours a week and not paying into bills or eating or anything else like that. Like that, it's not easy. But then these billionaires, think about how many times you'd have to do that then just to be a billionaire. They're getting the money from these people and then doing that, multiplying those groups of people by so much. Like, so those people are working for you to get your money. Like it's.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that's why so many of the alpha podcasts or finance bros talk about things like drop shipping and stuff like that. It's like you're not actually doing anything. You're not adding to you're just finding a way to exploit people's money. Yeah. Like that's all it is. You're just finding new ways to scam, bro.
Yeah, to ruin Etsy, bro. Like Etsy's supposed to be like, yeah, we're not for that. But then when you like complain about it, like these people just got this from AliExpress. They're like, you're a racist. I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah. I was like, this is not, they're like, oh, we have a factory in Toronto. But like it says right here, it's like from China. Like the package, I'm tracking the package right now to my house and it's coming from China, not going to Toronto at all. It's just going straight to China, from China to my house. So like that's drop shipping, folks. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not even reselling. It doesn't even get to your house or your or whatever. That's just.
You're just a middleman, just adding more money for the sake of. getting it.
Yeah,
because you can.
Kids that are suckers for this. Like they'll spend their money and then they buy stuff and then you're like, wait a second, like you didn't check into that. It's my fault for not helping. But it's mostly kids or like people who don't understand, like people who like are cognitively like different than others that struggle, like are getting exploited with these drop shipping things. Like it,
or people that just don't have any internet media literacy, like boomers.
Yeah,
or older people too, right? Yeah.
You
know that the generation above boomers is called the silent generation?
Yeah,
it's mostly because like they're dying, but like even before then they were called the silent generation. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Like that,
I don't know. Maybe they just didn't do anything. Why were they silent?
They just let all these things happen. But like, what's crazy is that we're putting all our eggs in the newest generation. It's called the Generation Alpha. We're like, you know what? This is a power name. We're gonna put all our eggs into this, and they're gonna make everything better. Like that's.
I think the issue is it's because like millennials are like the oldest millennials are in their 40s. And we still don't have any real power in our society.
None.
So it's like because I love it when people like blame millennials for things, and it's like, who's in the government, bro? It's not us. Just look at with TikTok possibly being banned in the United States. Yeah, like that. And my favorite thing is like America's so capitalism based, free market based, but what the government is doing with TikTok is the most anti-capitalist thing you could do. So I love that for them.
Yeah.
maybe now they'll start picking about like good leaders in their government once they start taking away their
like,
toys.
Whoever in there is going out. Like, you don't fuck with people's social media. That's for sure.
Like you're fucking grounded. Yeah.
Well,
like it's like now they'll do stuff.
Well, the issue is like they don't give people the opportunity to like vote for others. So it's like, I mean, that's why they stick with a two-party system, and the Democrats never actually do anything. And so it's like, in order to really change that, you'd have to find a third party that both has a lot of money, which means they're already a chance of being corrupt, has the outreach that they can get, and then have like a mass third party vote, which is so hard to do when you only have a two-party system. I mean, we have a hard enough time choosing between libs, cons, and NDP. Like and they're all center right at the most right now. So it's really hard to find like an actual leftist party and cause like a mass people to vote for that.
Yeah. No, I hate politics, and I feel like more people should hate it. No, but I love politics, but at the same time I'm like, why? This is just, we're going in circles.
I hate our politics. Like I hate like how it's been constructed.
World politics. I don't think there's any country right now with like really like perfect government.
God, no.
Like this. No, I just like, we just need to start over. This is where we need like AI overlords, not the ones who can't draw hands, folks. Like real AI is like, it's almost like
don't they always just end up killing humans? Like it's always like,
because we're parasites. Like,
they always end up that way. They're like, in order to save humanity, we have to kill humanity.
Right? We need to start over. I'm like, yeah, man, if that's what happens, can you keep me around though, please and thank you? Like, I get it, but can I be one of the ones you keep around? Thanks.
Yeah. I'm your ally. Let me in.
Yeah, I say please and thank you every time I ask you to put on a song. So like, come on.
Come on. I'm pro robot here, okay? Oh, you don't like being called a robot? I'm pro AI American.
I'm pro mechanical person.
Yes, mechanical persons.
Whatever you want to be called, folks. I'm here for it. Do you want to love again or whatever? Not again because you're a robot, but like a brain, a heart. What's that robot? Tin Man, what does he get? A heart?
The Tin Man from Wizard of Oz needs a heart, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm like a brain.
No,
that's a scarecrow.
A lover. I don't know. Like, A boyfriend, Tinder date, Grinder, whatever. I got you.
No, the dating app would be called Bender, but spelt like Grinder, and from like Futurama would be the like logo for it, and it'd just be a robot
Grinder?
dating Bender.
But you said, but spelt like Grinder.
Well, I meant like how it doesn't have the vowels.
Oh,
So it'd be
okay.
like BNDR or whatever.
R.
Bender.
Yeah. BNDR. Bender.
Yeah. Bender.
Grinder doesn't have any letters?
It's like GRNDR or something like that.
How do people know to spell it? I'd be like,
It's call it Grinder? I don't
know. It's just like the hamburger place.
Oh no, it has the I. Sorry, it just doesn't have the ER. It just has an R at the end.
Oh, they're just.
I'm a dirty liar. I don't know my gay apps. I apologize.
Yeah, how dare you not know your male gay apps?
How dare
Is it
I?
mostly a
Yeah.
male? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Is there like a female version of Grinder? Scissor?
Scissor?
I know like a. There's like a.
We'll be after this.
I met my husband before Tinder was a thing, so I just never I never used these apps.
Yeah, like there's like no, I don't know. Is there? It's just like a Home Depot meetup.
Home Depot meetup.
Home Depot like should market that. They should create their own app for women who love women.
For
There's
math
gotta be,
lesson,
I think, a Christian app or so. Like, there's gotta be the religious nuts.
Oh yeah,
Those
there's
ones.
Oh,
so
there's
many
so many Christian mingle,
Christians.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want people to hate.
Oh
Christian
my
mingle.
God. I want to join
Christian,
one.
I was like Christian
Yeah, Christian mingle. Yeah.
yeah. No, fair. We
Yeah.
can't let them reproduce. You can be Christian if you want, but you just can't make more. That's all I'm saying.
We just don't want to see it. Stop pushing your agendas.
Keep your Christian kids out of school if they have to pray on school time. Sorry, that's the argument Christians use against Muslim kids. So
Yeah,
I'm just
if they don't want to listen to our school prayer or whatever it is, keep them out of school. Or it was like these kids growing up. We had to do the pledge. Remember, we all had to do like to the fucking flag or whatever. They don't do that anymore, thank goodness. But like
I never had to do that.
there was like kids like
do,
Jehovah
Pledge of
Witness kids,
Allegiance?
and for the Queen Elizabeth of whatever. I have to
Yeah.
look it up now. What is
the song? The song.
the O Canada?
Yeah, O Canada. We stood for that.
What is
National
it?
anthem.
Pledge.
I didn't even know
Pledge.
Canada
Pledge of
had a
Allegiance.
pledge. I know the Pledge of Allegiance for America. I didn't know we had one in
Okay,
Canada.
there's official pledge of oath of allegiance to the flag. There is no official. Okay, we don't
So
have a
you
pledge.
I think it was just you guys.
The oath of citizenship. No,
Because I know, like, the
what is
Pledge
Canada's pledge of allegiance.
to the United States of America, blah 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 blah. That I know that one, but
Oh my
didn't
god, I
know.
don't want to create an account. It's fucking homework club or whatever. Like, I hate the internet.
Go with the pledge sung in Canada school or Canadian schools. Watch, she's gonna get all these different like now Christian things popping up.
No, it's for the kids did in school. There's like they're giving me ones you have to do when you become a Canadian citizen.
I do hate that so many things require an account now. And because of like hacking, so many things require two-point authentication or whatever, two-factor authentication. And I was like, I have enough time remembering passwords for the accounts I actually need. Now that I have to create a million other accounts with a million other passwords, and then I also have to connect those to my phone or have like a secondary question or another. And I'm like, I don't know if you guys know this. My memory is not so good. I smoke weed. Sorry. So it's like, and my phone dies all the time, or my daughter has my phone. So it's like, how do I log in without? It's pain in the ass. So I hate that. I feel like universally people.
Yeah.
There's gonna be one guy out there that's like, man, I love all my accounts.
I love having a list of accounts and like the passwords and changing each one so they're never the same. They're all different
Has
passwords.
it on a
and I remember them.
spreadsheet, knows exactly what profile photo to use on each one.
He has a
I'm gonna have to
filing
just like
cabinet, for each year changing.
okay, I can't find it, but we had it. Like I know this isn't
know.
like what is that called? The Mandela effect? Like there isn't. This is a real thing. So like
But
listen.
maybe it was just your guys' school. Maybe they just like wrote it.
No,
No,
Because like
thing.
I only stood for the national anthem. That is all I ever had to stand for in school.
Listen, I'm gonna ask
Quick Canadian pledge.
I gotta make
If you're
a quick
a Canadian out there listening and have ever had to stand for a pledge of allegiance of some sort, please let us know what it was. Because yeah, I've never heard of such a thing outside of America. So, excuse me.
Sorry,
Sonya's determined. She's like mind palacing away
because we're the same age. So like maybe by the time they were doing school, they took it out. Like that's
maybe because
my
they
kids never had-
erased it from the internet though.
It was before the internet. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's history on the internet from like the 1800s. Like they're gonna 1990s erased.
This is a conspiracy, guys. This is a conspiracy.
Hold on. I'll ask my husband too. He's from Quebec. We'll see what he had to say.
They did it in French.
Yeah, I know he had to stand for the anthem. I think.
Oh, yeah. Canada, which like they always changed it up. Like sometimes it's in French.
But they always did the pledge first, then waited until the announcement part of like singing "O Canada," and then it was done. But the pledge always went first.
Yeah, because "O Canada" started it, and then you finished off with the pledge. It was announcements, and then you would do the pledge.
Okay, yeah. Wait, yeah, I must.
Yeah, it was "O Canada" because then
get your stories straight with this made up nonsense.
It's like if you're late, right? "O Canada" would play, and you weren't allowed to fucking move, and then you're just trying to get into class, but then they're making you more fucking late, and you're not allowed to walk during the announcements, and then you're not allowed to walk during the Pledge of Allegiance, and then you have to go get a fucking late slip. Like, no, it's bullshit. Fucking school. Like, what? He keeps typing and then not like finishing the type. Like, either answer yes or no. Like, come on, dude. Like, I'm in the middle of recording a podcast and he can't answer this question.
I don't know if anyone can. Maybe you guys made it up.
Fucking maybe no, because I went to many schools. Okay, every fucking one of them had the stupid Pledge of Allegiance.
I went to 11 different schools. I've never said the Pledge of Allegiance.
You've never,
including in Alberta. And I was on a military base. So if it stopped by 1994, 95.
No, it was later. Yeah, I did it in middle school.
Well, like when I started school, I would have been 4 in 1995.
Yeah.
So I never did it.
In middle school then.
Yeah.
I pledged to, it goes, I pledged to myself and the Queen of Elizabeth. Oh, fuck. I had it in my head.
The Queen of Canada. Like, yeah.
Who's
like it
the
was
Queen of Canada?
Queen Elizabeth.
She wasn't the Queen of Canada.
That's what's in the pledge.
Are you sure your school didn't write this and make it up? Like, she's the. Oh, okay. Pledge to the
I pledged myself.
You know who pledges to the Queen of Canada now, by the way? All those right wingers, because they have a Queen of Canada that they like follow.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
okay, so I'm a little confused. I was confused for stuff. So this is what the statement says. I was confused. So no, we didn't. I'll have to look into it. I might be able to make a special version for just you guys. So like,
no, I can't use my like recording.
I was asking. He's not making a Pledge of Allegiance. He's talking about our drinking game too, because I sent him a message about it. Yeah, I was like, wait a second, you're gonna make us a Pledge of Allegiance, you fucking weirdo. Like we don't. But no.
Okay. I am on r/Canada Reddit. We're gonna get down to the bottom of this. Okay.
Are you writing a question?
No, I asked, I searched, and I was like, let's see what.
The first line is, I pledge to myself and Queen Elizabeth II. And then that's all I remember.
Okay, here, I'm going to say some things that they're saying here. You guys tell me if it's like close to what you're remembering or not. Because someone wrote Canadian Pledge of Allegiance. Okay. And they're like, I was reading through some posts about people thinking, practicing of having kids say the Pledge of Allegiance in the U.S., saying it was really weird, whatever. This person is not very good at grammar. I'm trying to decipher. Suddenly it hit me that when I was still in elementary school, somewhere around grade 3, that they used to have a pledge in Canada. Thinking that it can't be right, they messaged their friends. And one of his friends remembers something like that as well. They remember it had the Queen in there somewhere and that we always used to say random swear words during it for jokes. I also remember that it was printed on paper, laminated, and put on the blackboard near the flag.
Yeah,
this definitely happened for a good period of 1 or 2 years. Okay. This was about this isn't actually a post from 11 years ago. And they said that about 8 years ago when they were in public school in the GTA. So they're saying early 2000s for about 2 years. They said this in a public school. They're like not Christian or anything like that. And it wasn't just their teacher. The entire school did it. But they can't find any official Canadian.
I can't find nothing.
This person was looking 11 years ago for this. Okay. So people did comment. They're like, I recall at school assemblies at my public school in Alberta in the mid to late 1980s that after singing the national anthem, we would say, I salute the flag, the emblem of my country, and to her I pledge my love and loyalty. But that's it. Someone said, are you sure it wasn't just God Save the Queen? That is the royal anthem. They said we also have an oath affirmation of allegiance. So let's the oath affirmation of allegiance that they would recite every day, and it's only one sentence. No, and that's I guess you recite it when you're taking a political position, judge, etc. Oh, that's the new citizen one as well.
Yeah, no, we had one. Like this is a Mandela effect. We're gonna have to make a fucking TikTok because apparently only Canadians now have access. But like this, I've never experienced the Mandela effect before.
Yeah,
but now I'm starting to feel crazy. This is how people feel all the time. I guess like when they're getting gaslit and shit. I'm like, oh my god, I feel crazy. I lived through this. I know it's real.
Yeah, they're debating now that one sentence that people have to say in order to become a citizen. So I'm kind of just scrolling through that. But
what's that one sentence? I'm actually curious.
It's I just had it. It's I name do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada, her heirs and successors, so help me God. And that is the Canadian oath.
No.
So again, maybe your school just made it up.
I went to so many schools.
We had it where so many of our schools were trying to be American. So like we would have like class presidents and stuff. And then they'd be like, no, we'll call them class prime ministers, but they work like presidents. Like you don't have a party or anything. We're just
okay. I have an idea.
I hit my finger. It's
Alexa,
bleeding.
Oh shit.
What is the Pledge of Canada?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa knows nothing.
Chris, who grew up in Quebec, he didn't move out here into Ontario until he was like 16, 17. He says he only ever had to stand up for the national anthem, and that was when he was in grade.
Kleenex too, please. Sorry,
No
guys.
worries.
Sorry. I don't know what happened. I like hit my thumb and now it's bleeding.
Shit.
Thank you very much. All right, sorry, you go again.
It's okay. Chris just said that, he grew up in Quebec. He didn't move out to Ontario until he was 16, 17. And he says he only ever had to stand for the national anthem. And that was only in grade 12 because in Quebec, you don't do that. So you don't do that. So yeah. So I don't know. My small city was not cool enough to have a Pledge of Allegiance.
Do we have like so many like newcomers coming? They're like, we got to make sure they know where they are. Like that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They're like, we can't have this shit. They need to know.
They're gonna bring it back. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like the fact that like the Pledge of Allegiance in the US even has to be said. And that's like fucked enough.
Dave, let's say maybe Dave remembers.
We're just like, this is so important.
Not just the national anthem, but do you remember saying the pledge
of allegiance to
in
Canada?
School? The Pledge of Allegiance to Canada and the Queen Elizabeth II. Do you remember that? No. He went to Catholic school, so you know what?
Yeah, they prayed every day. Like
their allegiance was to God, like a loser.
Jesse doesn't remember it, and Sonia and me were like, "Yeah,
no. Don, you tell him the internet doesn't remember it.
Yeah, even the fucking internet doesn't remember.
We're getting gaslit that it never happened, and I'm like, "No, it did." No, me and Sonia. Same time?
Maybe you both immigrated here at the same time.
Maybe like Queen Mary's school, like LSD'd us, you know, like where we just think it's like a core memory now. It will like happen for a few days, and now it's like our brain is so fucked that like we thought it was every day.
Maybe it was like a social science experiment where they're like, I wonder if we can get these kids to blindly like recite this thing and have them believe that there's a Canadian Pledge of Allegiance.
But I did it at Lloyd George also, like, which I guess is like the sister school, because once you finish Lloyd George, you go to Queen Mary.
Yeah. So they were in on it, actually.
They were fucking in on it. All of them. All of them are in on it.
It was just
all
Hamilton.
of him, just Hamilton. I went
public because Dave was gone to Catholic, so it had to be public board.
And this guy that wrote the post 11 years ago said he went to a school in Toronto near Hamilton.
Yeah,
so GTA.
Possibly for 2 years.
It's a social, like Ontario government's like, hey, hold on.
Ford's gonna bring it back. He's gonna find us another way to spend millions of dollars for nothing.
We could like spend like $3 billion.
All right. Opinionated Lushes is going to do a tweet right now. This is so important.
I love how this episode was like things we universally hate, and we're like, no. I think the thing we universally hate is the Mandela effect, and just
that's pretty much
human memories in general. They're so bad.
Gaslighting. Like
we're so bad at remembering things. It's so shitty. Like, why is our brain like this?
I don't know.
Did anyone? What am I asking? Fuck. Oh wait.
Did anyone say a Pledge of Allegiance to Canada in public school?
It was to the flag and the queen.
Yeah.
And if you did, can you recite it for us?
Yeah, it's not on the internet.
Because it's not on the internet, and 2/3 of us remember it.
I'm trying to like go back in time, and I'm like, hey,
I know.
I'm like trying to recite it back in my core memory. I'm trying to.
Okay, what words do you remember?
I thought it was like the Queen
to myself and the Queen Elizabeth of Canada.
Yeah.
Like I have the tune in my head too. I pledge.
Yes. Na, 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 na. But I feel like that's any kind of pledge though. We did it in, I think we did it in like Girl Guides too or whatever. Or was that like something different?
No, David was young. He's like, there was no pledge.
He's like, you guys are fucking crazy.
Wait, hold on. Wait, where is this? Hold on. I found an article from 2000, updated in 2005. Okay, hold on. Why is it Tampa Bay Times? I don't know, but it's talking about Ontario, Canada. Okay. Yes.
Maybe
Okay.
on Thunder Bay?
So Ontario pupils to pledge allegiance to the Queen. This came out April 30th, 2000. For some reason in the Tampa Bay Times. And it says, Ontario students will start their day by reciting a pledge of allegiance to Queen Elizabeth II, the provincial government has decided. So it was a provincial government thing. School classes will, as well, sing O Canada beginning in September. The pledge, which is required when immigrants become Canadian citizens, is an important symbol that shows respect for our country. So they took that pledge and made kids recite it in the year 2000, and it reads, I affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada, her heirs and successors, and that I will faithfully observe the laws of Canada and fulfill my duties as a Canadian citizen. Does that sound familiar?
No, only the Queen part. There was a whole other thing, but like my conspiracy theory that they made them do it because we became too multicultural, I guess was true.
So it's going to be coming back, is what you're saying. Like,
It's a new code of conduct. The Conservative government, of course, also will try to tame unruly students through behavioral standards and penalties, giving the rights to for principals to expel new rights to expel students, while teachers can issue suspensions. Swearing at a teacher, for example, will result in an automatic suspension. That's what the news article is saying. What it says. Maybe your school board rewrote it a little bit.
it did sound a little like there was a little bit parts.
I was in grade 10 in 2000, so no, it was way before then. And
well, apparently they redid the law in the year 2000 to revamp
maybe they changed it.
But I never had to say it, so because 2000, I would have been like 10.
No,
that was the news article about it.
Yeah, like it's not like that's what I'm saying. Like this is like the Kazam thing. Because it's always been Kazam for me, but apparently people are like, no, it's Shazam.
I'm not even finding where it updated.
Like, yeah, like I don't know. I'm not liking how I don't like conspiracy theories. That is something I feel people should all hate.
This is an opinionated Lushes conspiracy theory. We just found a new one.
We just discovered one.
You could be like that TikTok girl, the Mandela Effect TikTok girl. But make it about the Canadian Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah. Tom Reed would have to, because I have 500
write me a script.
Write you a script, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that we're coming up to the end of this episode. Hopefully we can get down to this mystery. Is there anything else we universally hate?
That wet time. Wet sock, yeah. Wet sock. Oh my god, yeah. Ugh.
Like the feeling of wet texture on your feet. Oh,
yeah. I have no problem. I can be in the rain for hours. But like once I go to a dry setting and I'm supposed to be dry, but I'm soggy, I'm instantly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But like if I'm out walking in the rain, it's fine. But as soon as I get indoors, it's gross. But then if you go back out to the rain, it makes it worse. Like if I just stay in the rain, it's fine. But if I have to like leave the rain and come back, that's it. I hate it. And I think everyone else should hate getting wet and then dry.
Too.
Or wet.
Yeah. Getting wet and staying wet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll thank you once again, Stephanie Hurst, our VIP Patreon. Stephanie, do you have to stand for allegiance or anthems or anything where you're from? Because I actually don't know.
Like for England, I think
I don't know.
You're just like, the Queen. I don't know what they do there. I think I have zero knowledge of what England does ever. I just assume they're just like white people horny for royalty. Like that's it. But like I know they're real people and they do other things, but
they exist.
They exist, yeah, but I know nothing about their culture.
I don't know nothing about their public school system at all.
I just know that everything in their museum isn't theirs. That's like, is it?
They're fucking thieves.
Yeah. Do you wait? While we're on conspiracy theories, what do you think happened to Kate Middleton? What do you think happened?
I think she had a mental leave due to the ongoing affair. I think the affair has led to another pregnancy, which is why there's articles talking about Rose coming out in a positive light, because I think eventually it's going to be a negative light. And I think Kate is just hiding away, and the royalty, they weren't prepared for it, so they didn't have any pictures to use in the meantime.
Like,
my explanation.
Maybe she wasn't really sick. They said she was sick, but I think maybe not. I think like this is like a whole like thing where he's going to leave his first wife like his dad did.
Yeah.
And they're going to like get rid of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although like now I don't understand how they could. Like everybody with social media, we can watch it better, but
she gets in a car accident. I mean, Boeing killed the whistleblower because the whistleblower shot himself in the head. You know, after just doing his deposition for the court case, of course, he's like, no, I give up now. You know, it's really easy to do still.
Epstein guy, right? Where he went to whistleblow on people, and all of a sudden he changed his mind and killed himself.
Yeah. So it's like, it's still pretty easy to do, as long as you have the media and the cops on your side.
Yeah,
you have money.
Just close your eyes for a second, guys. Close your eyes. I'm not doing anything bad. It's fine.
It's funny what conspiracies are real and what ones like aren't, and like sometimes the lines get blurred. My favorite Kate conspiracy though is that she's on Masked Singer right now.
Oh my god, yes. I'm like, okay, all right. You don't want to ruin the show? Like people are worried something happened to this woman, and they're like, we don't want to ruin the show.
And fucking Miss Scavenge, the leader of Scientology's church, his wife has been missing for like a decade.
Yeah, like you always see like a Family Guy or whatever, those types of shows making fun of that, and like no one else has looked into it. And like, okay,
well, the cops have. The cops say she's fine. They're like, we saw like the police reports. They're like, yeah, we saw her. She's good.
She's on a resort.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. It's like, okay, I guess she's fine. What are you gonna do?
Fucking conspiracy theories. That's what I hate. Universally, we should hate conspiracy theories because information should just be readily available.
Yeah, we want to know the actual conspiracy, not the theories surrounding it.
Right? Like, let's not make it a theory anymore. Let's make it.
We want a conspiracy fact.
That's right. We want conspiracy facts, not theories. That's I gotta make a graphic. I want conspiracy facts, not theories.
Yeah.
Market it.
Market it. Use the button.
I never had it set up because I'm so scared it's gonna fuck with my mic. That's literally what it is. I like close every program down. I'll aim for next time. Next time I'll try to have it and see if it works.
Market it. Yeah,
Market it. Okay. Well, thank you all so much for listening, and we'll see you all next time.
Oh,
Bye.
Wait. If you listen to this on Friday and you guys go to TorontoCon on Sunday, you'll see you guys.
Yeah, but this episode's not coming. Oh yeah, it comes out.
Yeah. Isn't it? This is the next one, isn't it?
But this Toronto Comic Con's in 3 days. This one's not the next one.
Oh fuck!
If you listened to last episode, if you were there at Comic Con last week, me and Dawn were there too.
I hate that Sonia can't tell time.
It's okay. Sonia's tired. She was traveling.
I travel. Good night, you guys.
Follow us on social media so you can find out about other cons that we'll be at.
That's right. Find us.
Find us. Bye.
Good night.